Щик можно получить. А я уже покупала, я уже тратила, кажется, ці штучки, да. Так, ладно, тоді надо еще ждать. Я решила назвать задание легенд, потому что уже, как я вам и казала, я буду проходить уже задание легенд и задание мира. Но пока до задания мира я не хочу доходить. Я потом поясню, почему так вдруг внезапно. Мне сейчас самое главное эти задания выконать. Ежедневный, чтобы открыть еще вот эти вот задания дополнительные, там, с концовками. Я даже подумываю пройти Беннета. Но Беннета я попытаюсь пройти уже как бы завтра. Окей? Домовились? Сегодня пока есть задание легенд, и это буде у нас Нілу. Ми повинні закінчити її місію. І я начну проходити Аєміко. А, ви знали? Уже спалили. Ну, як спалили. Уже как бы я нашла информацию, что да, будут у нас новые персонажи на баннерах. Нам не самой стало интересно, какие это персонажи. Я решила поискать, я нашла Тарталья и Аямико. Опять. Вони, что Тарталья уже был, типа, Чайнд вот этот. Так, и что это имеется в виду? Лулу, Фемименом. Так, ага, я вижу дети. То есть, а мы что, уже играли в такую игру? Я сейчас не могу понять. Я вроде бы не играла в эту игру ни разу. А там такое чувство, что сказали еще раз. В смысле? И что делать надо? И где этот капитан ихний? Угу. Угу. Так, и... Угу. Первое задание мы виконали, по по сути, да. Так, теперь еще осталось. Так, я сказала, еще осталось, это нормально осталось. Так, что теперь? Такс. One second. Угу. Так я ж хотела спрыгнуть нормально. Я ж даже нажала кнопку, чтобы вот это спарить, как бы. Ну ладно. Треба теперь подумать. Нам надо аж на ту сторону. То есть обойти от всех. Такс. 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 Что за... Такс. 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 Такс.
Freeze.
Windblade.
Такс. Так, сейчас. Такс. Такс. Все, вроде бы як все ми виконали це завдання. Такс. Ой, упала. Ну ничего, где там еще задание? Мне главное успеть выплыть. Ага, вижу. Такс. Такс, идем.
Windblade.
Такс.
Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck.
Такс.
Cool it. Dodge this.
Так, все, уходите, нам мы тут не нужны.
Cool it.
Windblade.
Такс. Такс. И вот так вот поставить можно. Такс. Я поняла. Такс. Сейчас. Все.
Freeze.
Такс.
Dodge this.
А, точно. Я ж могу вот этого убрать от этим же вихрем. Все. И последний остался у нас. Такс. Ну. Все. Так, сейчас я предлагаю заняться теперь последним заданием, взять за него нагороду и дальше продолжить выконывать задания с Нилу. Опасные перевозки. Так, смотрим. Это вот там, ага.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Такс.
Let the show begin. Windblade.
Freeze.
Такс.
Dodge this.
Windblade.
Так, стоп. А почему я не могу двигаться?
Cool it.
Такс.
Freeze.
Такс.
Windblade. I'll protect us.
Cool it.
Сейчас. Все, мы выполнили задание последнее. И теперь можно топать сейчас забирать нагороду нашу Катерины. В Лиюе, так сказать, потому что нам надо еще скупиться. Угу.
Thank you for completing.
Такс. Ага. Так, и тут у нас... Ага. Все. Так, а ну-ка. Угу. Тут нету того, что мне надо. Ага. Это и рыбка, так что можно что-то приготовить с данной, так сказать, рыбкой. О, у меня есть вот это вот, что можно сделать. Так. Так, и мисо-суп можно приготовить сколько. Угу. Так, и приготовить вот все штучки. Все. Не-не-не, стоять. Нам карта не нужна. Нам же треба вот. Ага. Угу. Так, ага.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me. Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again. You were great, Nilu! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win!
Я кое-что сейчас поясню. В общем, прикол. Я сейчас как бы в Украине. Я из Украины. Я с города Полтавы, в который вроде бы как мала прилететь ракета ваша русская. Ну и где она? Я просто играю, я жду этого момента, но я сейчас не могу дождаться. Вот реально, типа, ну, типа, зачем пухать? Вот скажите, реально русская вам в кайф это делать? Не, я отдельно сниму про это даже видео в скором времени. Это это что имеется в виду? Мгм. В смысле? В скором времени должно, типа, я так поняла, что-то там сделаться. Сейчас я дождусь. Ладно.
But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected. Yeah. I'm acting as every... Huh? What's left?
Huh? What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is. Let me think. How can I put this?
Угу.
Inaya really wants to win. Not quite right. Everyone is free to... Got it. When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing. And we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate. Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got!
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long. Why are you all smiling so much?
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. We have to win. No.
Fingers crossed.
Так, через 2 дня с 5 до 6. Угу. С 5 из 3 до скольких? Да, из 3 до 6. Все. Через 2 дня это означает, что это на следующий день будет как-то так. Сейчас посмотрим, если я переведу на 3 часа. Угу, ладно, пусть так и будет.
In the blink of an eye, it's already
Да.
debate time. We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Угу. Угу.
Hello and welcome everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the academia, and I will serve as this debate's I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceed. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, you may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that, however, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilu stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilu. First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. How?
Так, давайте посмотрим по поводу...
The theater carries... Don't think that would make for a good rebuttal.
Так.
Everyone is free to... In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightened performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive. This stance holds performers to a higher standard. And if all performances are nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and...
He changed the topic with... If I remember correctly, what I should...
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, what's the point of performing a show that its audience that would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like?
You can only reach that conclusion from a...
In that case, Before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer.
You tell them, Nilu. Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs. Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular. Additionally, I must request.
Keep it up, Nilu! You're doing.
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings. Or perhaps.
That is indeed so. According.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operation. Although the theater's performance demolition notices need to be failing to follow these rules makes you.
Yeah, that's right!
There are different ways to apply. So long as this matter is discussed within the academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the academia. In other words,
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently.
Cease your futile resistance.
Nilu's definitely won this point, right? You're right. Stay.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the academia's policies on Based on that fact, we can.
under the current system, it is indeed.
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing, and without its performances, the theater has nothing.
What you said isn't true.
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Right. I need to keep calm, but just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't just a performance. Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to live.
Не, не то.
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when they're. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And she's starting. Zubair Theater exists for them.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experience. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his life. Relationships are merely a byproduct when scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems. We freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin. However, this collaboration ends after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the academia has made significant academic contributions in no small.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction. A setup? So Nilu's got him?
Good. He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate, but is this really the best thing to do? Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose it. She already agreed to this. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, then, if someone has failed to live up...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home.
Inaya...
Sorry, Nilu. As expected, I should be the one to say it. If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your by your logic...
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilu will.
No matter how many disagree, you're so
Yeah! Don't look down.
You can watch a dance.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things.
Order! Order! Members of the...
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I've been doing some soul searching. I kept trying to earn your... That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, but by doing that, I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. I will move on from my family but if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my...
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is...
You already consider them to be your...
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are!
Miss Inaya is a really good...
It was a bit of a process.
Make no mistake, all those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us.
Such... It is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left? Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilu, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment. It looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilu, and...
Didn't know you could get so fierce.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Both Miss Nilu. Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
Oh, it's you. Yes, I feel a lot. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact. Yeah. She said, dance isn't... It is a beautiful thing born from our life. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience. Right. The same as... I was completely moved by what she had said. So I started... Before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, this is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to... Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of... Although, I do have a small regret. Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other. Before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to. Yeah, but I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Are you still worried about Inaya?
В смысле?
Be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her.
В смысле? Які ще дебати? Через 2 дня. Стоп, на яке время? Хоть на 8 до 10. Оперируем на 8. Угу. Все, по идее. Что за дебаты опять? Повторно, что ли? А, нет. Они просто перепутали вот этот. Они в задании перепутали, наверное, вот это слово там какие-то.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to...
Hello?
She'll be dancing for us from now on. So please.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by. Milu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's Huh? What do you mean by that? The whole demolition thing was going overboard. If he really wanted to be rude, oh well. It's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged. Isn't that Inaya's father?
Oh. I don't have much to do today.
Are you
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her. Well, I was for it. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest. I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty.
suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to... I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possessed. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya, there are no parents who do not worry about their children. Never mind. I do not...
You're already here, so...
No, that is... Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again?
But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Какие-то странные тут, знаете ли, отношения и вздохи, блин, ихние. Ладно, так.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah, she probably would have...
Do you think they'll...
I'm not sure. All those years, but no matter where their hearts and bodies... All I wish for them is... Oh, by the way, so we made you a little something.
Isn't this... Whoa! This is amazing!
We've We've also never made... Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design. Miss Raykar, Miss Not... As adventurers, that's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the...
You're welcome. And there's no need... Come on, take it. This...
Все, мы закончили эту миссию. Ну, я думала, что я начну, типа, вторую миссию, типа, як... Но... По времени... Не факт, но давайте попробуем хотя бы начать проходить. Так, это должно быть... Ага. А нет, это ближе будет от вот это идти туда. Так. Угу.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will...
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop.
This, my friends, is...
A wish ritual? That actually, right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. But whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too.
Такс. Ага. А вот и великое подношение на руками. Угу.
On closer inspection, it seems.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon.
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me.
Incantation? Are you?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your...
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any...
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that... Look at you now. Trying dubious...
Wait. What?
Yep, it's from the one called a first-hand... No, it's most like... As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from...
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Угу. Так, ладно, на этом я, пожалуй, закончу. Да, простите, но таково... Так как мне сейчас нужно успеть еще в маркет сходить, пока вы ж там не попали ракетом и никуда не в яркое электричество. Так что пока-пока, увидимся. Не переживайте, еще увидимся, я буду еще жива. Ха-ха-ха.